It's the Lee Anthony Davis Show. Well, that's what it's going to be known as now when I do these every day. Welcome to my show. I will be doing announcements, obviously, and throwing a quiz question as well as common events that will be coming to this YouTube channel. So, anyway, in a moment, I'll give you the answer to the Dot 2 question. If you remember, I said uh, what year was the first Doctor Who broadcast on BBC One? Answer in a minute. Just want to mention on an announcement, a couple of announcements I'm going to make here. Uh, the light's a bit too bright, as they say, so I'll just move it over a bit so you can see. I look like a gleaming light bulb. So anyway, I've got the announcement for this show is going to be plenty more of this, and I'm going to be adding other stuff in, probably reviews, whatever. Uh, like I said, I'll be adding in birthdays, shout outs. I did one earlier in my first video I made. And also, I'm going to be mentioning some of my members that have been contributing to my groups, which I'll call me top contributors to the groups. And it works like this. Once a week, I'll be putting a sort of scoreboard up, the top 10 contributors. And then when the first one wins at the top with the most, they will be getting a mention on this show and the other show, which is going to be on Twitch. So I'm going to be doing quite a bit, you could say. So anyway, and then at the end of the month, I'm going to have my top contributor, and he is definitely going to be given an invite into admin in my new group. So there's something to look forward to for whoever that person may be. It won't be me because even though I put a lot into it, I couldn't say that I'm as good as some of the members. They're really good at putting some good material into my group, and I couldn't match it even as much as I try to. I can't beat them. They're very good at what they put in there. So anyway, I like to say my groups are genuine. They are not copied. All right, I've been doing a bit of cheating. I've joined a lot of channels and I've been using some material, but they're happy with that because I've asked their permission, so they're okay with that. And in fact, they encourage it because you're sort of publicising their groups as well and their channels. So I've had some good material from them, and I'm really pleased with that. Now for the important announcements. I'd like to thank Nicholas Briggs for replying to me tweet today. Uh, it was basically to do with Big Finish. I retweeted. I said I have just retweeted your tweet, and I'm going to share it on my group. And I got a big thank you from Nicholas Briggs. So thank you very much, sir. I do appreciate it. Also got one from David Tennant when I was retweeting his tweet as well. So it's not all bad news. I'm waiting for a response from Katie Manning, but I don't know if that is ever going to come. But never mind. But you just smile, grin and bear it, as they say. You can write to these people till you're blue in the face, or you could type to these people in blue. But it's not nothing personal. Obviously, they've got loads of people to look at and everything. But one day they might recognise me. Well, they will recognise my groups. Katie Manning, of course, is one of is not one of my members, but is a member on one of my friends' groups. But I'm not going to mention which one. I don't want to give him publicity now. But yeah, he's a good mate. I went on one of his big live broadcasts where Sophie Aldred was the guest, and I managed to get to ask her two questions. But I'm not going to tell you what those questions were, you know. But anyway, but she was very, very quick and responsive with them, and for that I really thank her very much. And I enjoyed every moment of it as well. It was really fantastic. So anyway, announcements. Well, let's see. I've got next week, starting next week, I've got the entertainment group. Now that is going to be a fantastic group because it's going to have everything. It's going to have everything from television, cinema, films, obviously, your favourite programs, reviews, views. news. A lovely rhyming slang that, like three in a one, three in a row, like buses. You know what I mean? They all come at once, or they don't come at all. So anyway, this is a new thing for me. So forgive me for sort of burbling on about wittering on, but I'm just trying to get it all out. There's so much I can tell you, but I don't want to be here too long, because I've got some content to do on my groups. But anyway, I'm going to finish off now because there's plenty of time to tell you what's going on. But I'll tell you what's going on with the entertainment group. It's comments as well added to it, and plenty of other things. And big shout outs to the best YouTubers, I believe, and gamers who are doing Twitch and are all over the social media. I always plug them on my groups as well to let people know about them because not everybody knows about them. They might have about 25,000 people. They know about them, but not on this spectrum. They probably don't know about them, so they probably want to subscribe to it as well. So there you go. So invitations will be going out to the entertainment group, hopefully to get some members because at the moment I'm the only member. But as I was saying, I was being busy behind the, you could say, the curtains, putting it all together, and it's pretty decent. You'll love it, I'm telling you. It's a fantastic way into the world of entertainment. So I thought I'd give out a shout out to my science fiction group. They've actually done well today. They've reached 360 members. Well over it now. It's gone over. My Hammer Horror group is now fast approaching 100 members. Fantastic. I only never expected it to do so well, to be honest with you, because there's so many Hammer groups out there on Facebook. But this one's doing pretty well. I've also, I'll let you know about other things that are coming up tomorrow when I do one of these again on my show. It's going to be known as my show. Would you believe it? Uh, why not? Why not indeed? Uh, Also, I thought I'd let you know. You know about it already. I've probably, if you watch these videos, you'll know that I've actually moved the quiz to Twitch. I believe that's the best place for it, and I'm also going to move my audio that I've been doing with the Faceless Ones to Twitch as well. So, I mean, it's an ideal medium to put it on as well because it's sound and a good thing about it, you won't have to see my ugly face. Because I'll be reading it with the caption, the thing over in front of it like that, I usually put one of these over me face. It's a lot better, isn't it? Much interesting to look at. So anyway, on with the moment you've been waiting for. The answer to the question. Drum roll, please, or finger tap, please. Remember what I asked you. What year did the first ever Doctor Who air on BBC One? The answer, believe it or not, is Saturday. I said three possible answers, didn't I? 1963, 1964, 1965. So here we go. The answer is the 23rd of November. I think it's 23rd, yeah. Just to check in, yeah. It's the 23rd, Saturday, the 23rd of November, 1963. And there's the unusual thing about that was because we all know what happened in 1963. Something more dramatic happened, you could say. That shook the world. Yes, I'm talking about the assassination of John F. Kennedy, and it was so big that unfortunately Doctor Who had to move it. BBC felt it wouldn't be a good idea to face it off against that because no one would be watching it because that was taking up everybody to the news, so nobody would have seen Doctor Who. They wouldn't have cared about it. So Verity Lambert told Sydney Newman she wants it on a time when people will be seeing it, and she wants repeats and stuff of it. So it's like a promotion. She wanted promoting on it and everything. And Sydney thought she was being too presumptuous on her chances of getting this show to really sort of take off. but she did do it, and give her all the credit. She worked hard to get Doctor Who at that particular time with what happened and everything to be aired at the time where people would watch it, because science fiction at the time was right at the top of everybody's list. Everybody loved science fiction, and it was the sort of thing to watch. I mean, everyone loved it. I think they had loads of science fiction films on television. There was a lot. I think Lost in Space was going around that time as well. Um, the Robinson family. How ironic! Do you think it was taken from a book of something we all know about? The Robinson Crusoe, because that was also going on as well. I remember the old black and white version. You know, I can't remember the old song. Do 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 do. Terrible. Excuse me, somebody was sneezing. So it's time for me, I think, to go on that. Shall I say, very very cringy note. So anyway, join me tomorrow. I'll be back with another Doctor Who quiz question and a few announcements, and I'll tell you what's coming up on this show. So anyway, it just remains, as you can see, it's coming up to about 12 minutes. I do gabble on, don't I? But I do appreciate you sticking with me and having the stamina to stay with it, even if your ears have had enough. So anyway, until the next time, well, till tomorrow afternoon, bye for now.